everybody, fire up the old propaganda machine. Get your t-shirts, flags, ribbons, hats, commemorative plates, and cigars. Because former beard enthusiast, CIA asset, boogeyman, militant, and alleged mastermind of 9/11, Osama Bin Laden, is dead.
Return of the monkey! Return of the monkey!
We entered this past weekend with a royal wedding, and exited the weekend with the news that the former most wanted man on the planet, Osama Bin Laden, was killed in a firefight in Pakistan by US forces. Timing is everything, eh? The pronouncement of Bin Laden's death comes on May 1st, aka May Day, which is a day that holds political, traditional, pagan, and occult significance throughout the globe. Also, it's 8 years to the day when President George W. Bush theatrically proclaimed, with his presidential junk in a harness, "Mission accomplished," on the deck of the USS Abraham Lincoln. I wonder what old Honest Abe would say today.
Leave me out of this.
At that time, maybe Bush was really giving the thumbs up to Cheney and his buddies at Halliburton. Speaking of Iraq and past successes, this past April, Halliburton signed a sweet deal with an Iraq-based subsidiary of ExxonMobil to provide drilling services in southern Iraq. Here's another bit of trivia regarding May 1st. Another infamous tyrant and facial hair aficionado shares this death pronouncement date. That's right, because Adolf Hitler was officially pronounced dead May 1st, 1945. Although much like Bin Laden, that can't really be verified either, because it's popularly believed Hitler shot himself in his bunker. Yet we've learned that his body was never properly identified. Even Stalin had his doubts. So following that script, cue Obama. Here comes the new boss. Same as the old boss. And just in time for May sweeps and the 2012 election ramp up. He has news big enough to trump Trump's Celebrity Apprentice, CSI Miami, the ludicrous birth certificate fiasco, and the royal wedding. Yup, the United States government had targeted and successfully killed their man. A man that American forces and its allies sought for what seems an eternity.
Comb the desert!
And though we searched,
Nothing yet, sir!
and searched,
Not a thing, sir!
and searched,
What about you guys? We ain't found shit!
we still couldn't find Bin Laden. Then it happened. There was our president declaring Osama Bin Laden dead.
I determined that we had enough intelligence to take action. After a firefight, I killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
It seemed Obama did use a lot of I, me, mine talk. And why not? He needs to get his approval numbers up for the 2012 illusion of choice. Vote. So after all the time, tax dollars, equipment, and resources spent and procured, the intel gathering, and so many people in the armed forces bravely serving on various fronts, with all these continued and combined efforts, all we get is, we killed him, got his DNA, and dumped his body in the ocean. We buried him according to Islamic law within 24 hours of his death. We're cool like that. Seems awfully strange and convenient to me. But what the John Brennan, President Obama's Deputy National Security Advisor and Chief Counterterrorism Coordinator, said it could be boiled down to this: Bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, old news. And thus, the rug was lifted, and the sweeping started. You may ask, Gus, don't you believe they got Bin Laden? Oh, I believe they got him all right. We can't now have him appearing on video saying,
I'm not dead.
What? Nothing. Here's your ninepence.
I'm not dead.
Yeah. He says he's not dead.
Yes, he is. I'm not.
He isn't?
Well, he will be soon. He's very ill. I'm getting better.
No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment.
So he's been dealt with. Hell, some very familiar with Bin Laden, his associates, and activities have believed him to have been dead for years. So who knows? I just don't buy the received reality and the current official story being touted. It all seems a bit fishy. Oh, we have breaking news. I have just received word from our special correspondent in the afterlife. Wait, we have the ghost of Patrick Swayze with us. Mr. Swayze, it's good to have you with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Well, except for the whole being dead thing. But it's got its perks. As you can hear, we get our own theme song whenever we enter a room and whatnot.
Okay. I was wondering what that was about. So Patrick, can you confirm the reports for us that Osama Bin Laden is in fact dead?
Yeah, from what I've gathered, he's dead. But the afterlife is a big place, man. There's no heaven or hell per se.
Really?
Yeah, we all kind of just mill around, like state workers, you know?
Yeah. So what have you heard concerning Osama Bin Laden?
Well, I heard he's been here for a few years already.
We figured that was the case. Okay, so while we have contact with you, what about God, Jesus, or any of the other mysteries of the afterlife?
Yeah, Jesus is close by, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've been hanging out with him. He's bummed about the whole PlayStation Network thing.
Damn it, PSN is still down?
Yeah, man, it'll be up next week, they're saying. Gus, I can't believe you guys are totally buying this "we killed Osama and dumped him in the ocean" routine. I mean, who would buy that? How gullible do you have to be?
Yeah. So Patrick, what has surprised you most about being dead?
Not having to go to the bathroom.
Okay, Patrick, thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
That was the ghost of Patrick Swayze reporting, everybody.